Welcome back, guys. So this is another full story summary on "You Have My Heart" on Starlife. Turns out that I couldn't post it on my Starlife channel. I decided to post it here on Fever Vibes account. Anyways, you guys, this series is actually going on a 5 years deep, even though it is not where they are in India. Like I said, Starlife actually made the best decision by showing this series for 1 hour instead of 30 minutes because Indian people are actually very, very farther than us that are in Africa, because Indian people have actually gone on 20 years deep, if it makes sense. Like they've passed 5 years because they usually do 5 years deep and then they do 20 years deep. So Indian people are actually in 20 years side, so we are still far. But anyways, this video will be from where we are currently at Starlife till episode 500 and something, which is recap of almost half of the series. Topics we'll be covering in this story includes when Suraj will learn that he is not infertile, also how they will give birth to children, how Mishka will give birth to Suraj, how Mishka and Suraj will marry, how Suraj will beg for Kabir's forgiveness after learning the truth, and also begging Deepa for Deepa to take him back after learning the truth, and a lot of complications, including how Lavanya stole Deepa's baby and betrays Deepa. Let us jump straight into the video of today. So episode starts. So where I'm beginning is after Deepa gave birth to twins and Lavanya steals one of Deepa's baby and made it look like she actually adopted a child, and Suraj went and adopted the child. Anyways, just to make Deepa leave, his way and path, Suraj decided to marry Mishka. But anyways, Deepa went to stop the wedding and trying to convince Suraj not to marry Mishka, but Suraj wasn't listening to anything and even accused and humiliated her. So she decided to leave the family and the state and move on with her life. And that is how the 5 years leap that will happen started. So Deepa was actually housed by this man Tabla together with one of her twins, because don't forget that she gave birth to twins and Lavanya stole one of the twins and left one for her. So one of the twins is actually staying with Suraj and one is with her, but Deepa is not even aware that they stole one of her twins. Anyway, she's not staying with this man. They're all happy. And on the other hand, 5 years later, Suraj have actually accepted this child called Sona that he actually thought he adopted, not knowing that it's actually Deepa's child, that he is the real father. Anyways, on the other hand, finally Suraj started meeting with the other twin, which was Deepa's child, which is the one that Deepa raised, but doesn't know the truth yet, but he is kind of feeling connection towards the child. On the other hand, I think Lavanya at this point have regret her action, as she is really trusting to know how to find Deepa and locate Deepa. Finally, Suraj and Deepa meet after 5 years, and Suraj still have hatred and bitterness towards Deepa and even humiliate Deepa when they met after 5 years. And also, Lavanya successfully meets Deepa after 5 years of tracking her, and also apologizes for her for everything she did. And Kabir and Deepa are still close after the 5 years, and at this point I think Umi have also repented after 5 years and have become a good sister. Do I think this repentance is genuine? No. Will she disappoint Deepa again? Yes. Anyways, Suraj is now more closer to the other twin that Deepa raised, and considers her as her daughter, even though, like I said, he is not aware that he is the real father. Both of the twins now unite and became good friends. They don't know their sisters at this point, and I believe that these twins will actually be the people that will make Deepa and Suraj to actually unite. Anyways, Mishka, Suraj have gotten tired of Mishka, actually because Mishka is not treating the other twin that Suraj is raising well, I think, and Mishka is just using the other twins for her whole manipulation tactics and games. So you guys can actually see that Suraj doesn't like or Mishka around him anymore. So Mishka is just like trying to buy favor, buy love from Suraj. On the other hand, Deepa is now trying to expose Mishka after 5 years on everything that Mishka did to the family and to her and Suraj's relationship. However, it turns out that even though Suraj hates Deepa, even on his lowest point, Deepa is always the one that is with Suraj, whereas the third wheel, aka Mishka, is always there to cause problem for both of them, same as how they have been before the 5 years later. Now Suraj sees these two children as his children. He's not aware, guys, at this point yet. You guys will get to where he'll find that soon. And literally they are his source of happiness, to some point that he now starts to even accommodate Deepa being together with them because of the children. Meaning, like from this picture, you can see that Deepa and Suraj are even staying together for the first time in 5 years, sleeping in the same room without fighting because of their children. On the other hand, Umi is pregnant for Joy at this point, and she is in labor pain. And this is after 5 years, what people know. She actually delivers a baby boy for Joy, and actually, it is at this point that she realized that Deepa haven't done anything bad to me, and I just have been hating her. And this is where she now genuinely repents and begs for forgiveness from Deepa. Anyways, we would have thought that Deepa and Suraj problems would have ended, but you guys already know Mishka is there, so their problem is far from ending. This is after Suraj now feels that Deepa's motherhood or love for the children is actually fake and start questioning her motherhood, that Deepa and Suraj fight escalate again and they begin fighting. The two children are heartbroken because of the fighting of the two parents. They don't know their parents, but they actually consider probably friends or something. But their two parents are fighting, and also Shona, at this point, Shona being the dark twin that Suraj is raising, is heartbroken, and later on they have to now find out that both of them are actually married before, right? So they actually now think they were married and separated and now have separate girlfriend and boyfriend or partners that gave birth to them separately. So probably at this point they consider themselves step sisters, not knowing they're actually twin biological sisters. So like I said, Mishka and this evil lady have to now start planning up to team up together to finish Suraj and Deepa, because at this point even Urumi, who used to side with her, have repented. So when Shona finds out about Deepa and Suraj being, so later on, Sona, being the dark twin, finds out that Deepa and Suraj are actually her, parents, and she is heartbroken and decides not to accept Deepa again. And you guys might be asking why. It is because of Mishka and how Mishka was trying to convince the small girl not to accept Deepa, and that Deepa abandoned her when she was small. Anyways, Suraj started trying to mend the relationship with Deepa, and on the other hand, Mishka is trying to kill Deepa and Suraj because now they are mending their relationship. At some point, Suraj will even start defending Deepa and standing up for Deepa. So Mishka now took it upon herself to spoil the relationship by using this Shona girl, because we all know that Suraj literally is obsessed with this little girl and can do anything for the girl. And this is the girl spitting all the trash that Mishka told to her to Suraj, and this will kind of now start making Suraj to start questioning Deepa again. When Deepa finds out that the two children actually had twins, because you guys don't forget at this point she is now aware that these twins actually had two daughters, she decides to take both of them and run away from the city, since Suraj has started misbehaving with her again because of Mishka. Anyways, the two twins actually accepted and left with her to another city. Suraj found out about this and went and kidnapped the twins again. So after Suraj kidnapped the twins, this is now when Deepa was like, this is now when the Deepa made a bold call telling Suraj that if he does a paternity test DNA and these children actually become his, then he can give him consent of staying together with them. But if not, he doesn't have any right to stay, with the two children, because don't forget that at this point Deepa is now aware that she's the mother of the two children. So she says, like, since you said that they are not your children now, they are my children, leave them for me. And if you want them or have access to them, you must have to do DNA test. Suraj was convinced. He decided finally, this is episode 450, he decided to finally go redo DNA and do fertility tests to know if he is actually fertile or not. And turns out the result comes out that he is fertile, and he was so shocked and heartbroken, and he decided to go beg Deepa for forgiveness, and that Deepa should forgive him for everything that he did. Also at this point, he was so emotional that these two children are his. Deepa rejects him and they forgive him at first. Deepa also was now finally welcomed back to the family house in pride, together with her two daughters, and also Suraj is now confronting Mishka on why he lied to her all this while. He also lashes out at Ratna for also lying and everybody. Also, he went and begs Gabriel for forgiveness for misbehaving with him since 5 years. And also, finally, Deepa forgives Suraj. and both of them unite happily. The series should have ended here when the truth came out, but no, the twist began again. This video is kind of lengthy, but I'll actually do everything here together. Anybody that did not watch this video actually missed. Mishka comes back after Suraj and Deepa are united and declares that she is pregnant for Suraj and that, she is pregnant for Suraj. So this is another wahala. So the story now diverts to where Suraj is now trying to prove that she actually is not the one responsible for Mishka's baby. On the other hand, Suraj and Deepa now decide to remarry again after 5 years of separation and whole divorce drama. Mishka comes to crash their party with, I will soon give birth to Suraj baby. Suraj decides to even kill Mishka at some point, and Mishka frames Suraj, and Suraj is sentenced to prison. Mishka, on the other hand, wants to now kill Suraj, I think via prison hospital or something, and finally also wants to kill Deepa. Anyways, when Mishka finds out that her plans is not working, she is embarrassed and she begs for forgiveness, but she still went ahead to do all that planning. But I have to stop here. And if you actually think that drama have finished at this point, then you are not ready, because a lot of secrets that will come out soon. Anyways, guys, including when Suraj will remarry another third wife, including when Mishka will give birth, and other leaps and that will still happen, which will be part of this video. But since Starlife is not even anywhere close to it, I think I will not post it yet to when they go on another leap. And I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.